What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Planetbase. And we are so super close to our century. We are at 99 colonists. We are super close, and this probably will be what's going to put us, there we go, century reached. We finally have done it. We hit century on this planet, and I'm actually quite happy with it. We're progressing quite fast now. Things are picking up real quickly now, so it's perfect. So what I want to do is I want to change this now, and I want to bring the engineers up. I'm trying to keep them all relatively level, so you two can come in, and then I am going to shut that down. So, what have I done off camera, you may be wondering? Well, I've been doing quite a lot of stuff actually. I finished this whole part of the base over here, so we got the storage all linked around. I'm sorry about last episode with the cut. I was going to continue the recording because it was only around 5-6 minutes long when I realized after the game crash, but I hadn't saved the game for a little while, and I actually lost quite a bit of progress, so I had to go do quite a lot of stuff. So I was like, well, there's no point coming back and recording. I pretty much just finished all that and then did the upgrades that I wanted to. Let's see who's coming here. Is this? Yep, thank you. Come on in, boys. So yeah, kind of got screwed over a little bit by that crash, but anyway, this is what's happened. So as you can see, we built all the storage area. This area here, I was able to fit some small, well no, these are actually the normal medium-sized cabins, and then I put an oxygen generator here because then we can expand out here, which we can hopefully do in this episode or next episode. Trading ship, I'm not really trading at the moment, so dismiss, and I'm actually gonna cancel trading. As well as that is that I've actually expanded out this way and finished out here. So what I want is I need this to connect to a building, but it's not. There we go. I want that to connect there, and I want to delete this because I placed that there to help with all this. So what we've got is that we've got the last lightning rod over here, which can do all that sort of stuff. And then we've got storage here with 3 cabins, and we've obviously got 5 of our Vico meat growing. That actually all grow chicken at the moment. I will change that so some of them will grow other meat. And then we've also got 2 labs over there which are for making medicine. So we're now 100% efficient in everything that can be made. The only thing that we do not make is alcohol. And as you saw before, there was a pop-up saying about energy. One of the power collectors, well, I am doing some expansions because there was, for some reason, I had a little bit of a thing where it was saying not enough power. So I'm doing a big expansion at the moment, which is kind of what we're focusing on this episode, which is power, and that is to get the rest of this going. We've kind of run out of space for solar panels, which is a bit of a shame. We can't really get in this area, and the wall is right here. I might be able to get some smaller ones, which is okay, but we've got all this room all in here, so I want to push to get a whole bunch of solar panels in here. Not solar panels, what do you call it? Wind turbines, because really, I'm not building in this area. This area is really for power, so I'm just going to fill this area with wind turbines and water extractors. As well as that, then we've only really got this area that we can work in, which is going to have more living quarters, but unfortunately it has the biggest lake in the area, like probably like the 2 right next to each other. But I want more living quarters and some leisure in here. But as you can see, I'm following along the wall line, so we don't have that much space to actually work in. So that is a bit of a nuisance, I guess, for this map, and that we've been working around slowly. But oh yeah, we need to open this up for these guys. I want these engineers, well, because they're not making the gears enough. They're not doing it fast enough for me. I think they're focusing too much on making other things at the moment. Even though I've got a high priority in here, they seem to be making everything but gears at the moment. It's really frustrating me. So they're making them over here, but not in the room I'm telling them to make it in. It's a bit bizarre. So hopefully when we get more of these numbers, okay, that's good. You're fine. Then we should be okay. Like, we're sitting at, how many are we sitting at now? We're at 109, and let's figure out how many on my base can fit exactly. So we got 3 there. Then what have we got? We got 3 there, and then we have 2 here, so that's 5. And then we got 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we've got 16. So 7 times 16 is 112. So we can do 112 people, and we've got 109. So we're pretty much on track for the amount. I probably only want to be able to have about 180-ish to 200 possible beds, because not everyone's going to be sleeping at once. We should at least have at least 100 people awake at all times, so at least that will work in our favor a tiny bit, and we can just keep working with that. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to get these engineers all the way up to 50 straight away. I probably should be doing the biologists as well, so these guys hit 30, so I'm actually going to take it away from them now and do biologists, and they can go up to 30, because they're the ones making the food, don't forget. So we'll get them at least up to 50 and whatnot. So really, as of what we have left in this season to go, we only have these main expansions down here, which I'm going to slowly work on off camera a bit. Next episode next episode we might do those expansions ourselves, or I can do off camera. We still need to build the monolith that's going to go right here. And doing the rest of the power and getting the people up to 300. So really, there's probably not many episodes left of this season. It's all just nitty gritty grinding sort of stuff. So hopefully it won't take too long to do. And we might not even have to build all in here with all this power. I'm only going to build if we have to, because really, there's no point filling it, I guess. Like, it's nice knowing that you've used every little bit of space that you actually have, but at the same time, there's no point wasting our time either on it. You are there. I'm trying to get more biologists before, but the issue is that they seem to be only coming in 1s and 2s. You're not getting any like 3s or 4 groups, and it seems to be always more 1s than anything. So that's the more frustrating part of this series. So again, it's going to take a while to build it up. I'm hoping by next episode I'll be close to 200, and in that time I might have already got some of this area planned out. I might do majority of it, and we might finish it off, so then the episode after that we can focus on power and the monolith, and then after that we should hopefully be at 300 by the episode after that, and then we should be almost done. So that being said, I think that's really all that we can do for this episode, because I'm waiting for these guys to build all this, which they pretty much are. We'll wait for them to finish this. They've got 2 more to place, which are those 2 there. So then they will construct that right now, which is perfect. And then we've got a whole bunch of power done. So that being said, we'll quickly... Oh, there was another ship. We'll quickly have a look at what I'm going to do in a second. So that was more, so I'll open that. So what I'll show you is really we're restricted in a bit of space on this side, because we can go down this way a tiny bit, I think, and in here and out this way. So we've got 3 kind of options of where we want to go with it all, but we've got the wall right here, so we have to be a bit careful with what we're doing. I'm thinking of putting leisure in here straight away, so then we got a bit of leisure over here and maybe a tiny bit over here, and then the rest of it is just going to be dorms, because that's really the only other place I have left to put them all. So, and I'm hoping we can get close to about 200 beds. Yep, see, that's why I keep it locked, just because we want to keep it somewhat livable, so that everyone's sleeping on the floor, so then we actually can get a population of 300. So that's what I'm going to focus on now, and I'll do a bit of that off camera, and I'll be back in the next episode where hopefully we can maybe finish this off and we've got more population. So as usual, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So see you later, guys.